Right, and then we'll take back with the pawn and just pile up on the b2 square.
Oh, but I think they made a different move, and there's so little time that I'll just play it out. So the knight took the bishop, LDP took with the queen, his rook's under attack, and he's actually holding everything. This pawn on d4 is so annoying to Magnus. Without it, his position would have a lot more firepower.
Whoa, and that was so. There are some funny things happening here. Oh, is rook takes b2 working now?
Oh
I think
no!
there might be rook takes b2.
Because king takes, you have d3 check.
Yeah, I have d3, and finally that
Oh,
bishop sees the
man.
light.
This is why everyone blunders in low time control. You make a move that looks normal, but you just don't have the time to check it.
No. And speaking of checking it, that bishop on f6, checking that king on b2. So d3 is possible. The queen on d5 is not hanging because it's check. And now queen c5 check. That way you can take on e2 next. And all of a sudden, black's bishop has come alive, and the king on c1 is about to be hunted.
But even so queen c4. I mean, LDP still has a rook here, but I guess with the bishop and the queen combo, I think we got a resignation, or he lost on time.
Probably a combination.
Okay,
of those
well,
two
oh,
things. Nope.
nope,
Still going.
just slow relay.
Yeah. Oh, bishop h4 check. That's so nice.
Oh, you cannot take it because you get mated, but now you're gonna lose both rooks. That's a big pog you, chat. Holy smokes.
Gosh, and Magnus wins. This is
Ooh, so king
Magnus in
f1, you
fine
take
form.
here. I'm just showing this last line. You can't block with the rook. There's a bishop here. The king's got to move away, and now you're just up, you know. Oh, actually, you have to take with the queen. Actually, you take with the queen and just simplify so there's no discovery attacks and threefold repetition. And here you can't stop the promotion.
Right. And actually, rook e1 instead of king g2 there. So, if you keep,
So king f1, queen takes d1. Okay, and then
Yeah,
rook
so-
e1 here.
so you can't take with the bishop on e1 for the same reason.
Wow.
Because f6.
That's actually very sneaky. I mean, if the king goes back to h8, you repeat the position. And if the king plays g6, then you take with the pawn. Pawn
you go
takes. Queen check. King back and check-a-ruski. Checkmate a ruski on g7.
Oof.
So this is actually a little bit tricky. So you can't, if you can't take with the bishop, you got to take with the queen. Or if you take with the queen, then it actually doesn't look that good.
Well, you're up a couple pawns, right? So
That's true. So it is just winning. It's simplified here. But you are going to lose your d3 pawn. But black's 3 on 2 is actually faster.
Yeah, just play g6 and trade off some of those pawns and get an outside pass pawn.
Here, I'm just going to show the position here. So this is what it would simplify into. And even though black is just up a pawn, he is 4 squares away from promoting. And even if the white king goes towards the pawn because he's going to get in the square, well, then the black king can just go towards the pawn on a3. And basically, the pawn on h5 serves as a distraction.
Yeah, it's important to know because some people would just keep trying to push that pawn, the h pawn, and use the king to help it out.
Right.
But what you really want to do is run your king in the exact other direction, away from the king set, over to that pawn on a3, because the white's king will be distracted, as you said, towards the h pawn.
Yeah, and I'm just showing how that happens. Here you go. And the white king, you know, he's a slow little guy. He can try to make it over, but it's just too little, too slow. You're going to promote to a queen, and there's nothing to do here.